So let's open this bulletin with the markets opening right now, and it's a mega thumbs up to the border truce. The Sensex has jumped to 1900 points after the ceasefire understanding. Of course, that needs to be followed through if Pakistan continues with peace on our borders. Sensex has opened at 81,383 after ceasefire. Nifty at about 24,590, which is plus 582 points. So there's definitely been a green opening when it comes to our markets, both for Sensex and Nifty. But remember, this is also because in the past few hours, especially in the last 24 hours, we have seen a ceasefire understanding that has been reached. Of course, it will be tracked day to day. Cannot trust Pakistan with regard to the border truce. However, for now, there's been a calm night and therefore perhaps a green morning as well. Joining me now from our Business Today television, Karishma Sudani for the latest. Karishma, explain to us the green, what does it mean? Tell us about specific sectors as much.
Well, Pooja, the Nifty 50, in fact, first time since December has crossed close to 24,600 points. And you mentioned that Sensex has also equally done well. Nifty Bank is also quite on the green. Clearly talks about the sentiment of an Indian investor who has high hopes on the Indian market, and with the ceasefire coming along, with the last night being calm for the country in terms of the conflict that existed with Pakistan. The market seems to be positive and looking forward to what's coming. It's a sign of peace. It's a sign of investment. In terms of stocks, the blue chip stocks have done well. If you see Adani, it's opened on a quite high. What's slightly demotivating is the fact that defense stocks have not shown on a green side this morning after the market went live this morning. But there is a hope from analysts that the defense stocks in the day to come will pick up, owing to the fact that the market sentiment is more towards them.
Can we discuss other sectors as well? How are you looking at auto, pharma, more? Just give us the details of how the performance do you think has been, and how do you see this progressing in the next few hours?
Well, yes, like we discussed, the markets have opened on a positive note. The Sensex soared 1,900 points, in fact, on an opening. Certain other stocks like BSE, Sun Pharma, if I see them on screen now, HAL, HDFC Bank, all of them have been most active. Yes Bank, fortunately, has done well. Its share popped up close to 9% on opening. It's also because of the news that came in during the weekend of Japan's SDMC wanting to acquire a 20% stake in it. There have been some slump seen on the pharma stocks, and this is because of Trump's plans to cut US pharma prices up to 80%. In the long term, we need to understand, Pooja, that the market is quite volatile, irrespective of the fact that the India-Pakistan ceasefire has come in the show now. Let's not forget that we are still facing the headwinds of the Trump tariffs. India is still in conversation, in dialogue with the US.
Karishma, then, I want to help understand, because how is the global atmosphere, Donald Trump's administration trying to act as a mediator in the conflict right now, and generally, how do you see the US-China pact, all of that resulting in Indian market showing in green?
Well, yes, it's a both. It's rather actually the influence is strong, because US intervening in the conflict between India and Pakistan also shows a great sign of India's involvement in two South Asian economies, and owing to the fact that we have shared history with the US, with JD Vance visiting India 2 weeks ago and showing strong support towards the country, also in terms of us having the first mover advantage to do the tariff dialogue. It's quite positive for markets. And let's not forget that with the UK-India FTA that was executed just last week, now our next goal is US and EU, with US being on priority. And US has also hinted on this, that India has already shown a lot of interest in the negotiations and bringing down most of tariffs to a negotiable rate. So that gives us a lot of headroom for us, for the investors in the market for Indian investors and also for foreign investors who are vouching big to be a part of the Indian market, to know that there is a bright day to come, and they should be hopeful of seeing a good road ahead. In terms of the US-China equation, we have always said this, that India has a silver lining in this, and the China +1 or the China +5 benefit, as we all interpret, could directly come to India, Vietnam, and Taiwan.
Karishma, you know, this is very interesting for the viewer watching right now. This isn't just about investors or the kind of amount that's invested. It's also as much about the global stability. Of course, it's regional stability. It's the LOC and the border situation, but also with regard to the global atmosphere that you see. Help explain that for the viewer watching right now, that every day that can change, and clearly political, military stability in turn means the markets are safe.
Well, Pooja, last 1 month has been so volatile for the global markets. And I'm not just talking from a global market point of view. You very well pointed out that from a normal consumer sentiment, if we see, the last 1 month has been quite a ride. It's a bumpy road that's been for a lot of us who have been looking at the geopolitical situation. We were all very hopeful until March that things are going as planned. And we as Indian economy also, while I cover the Ministry of Finance, I can confidently tell this to you that until March end, our hopes were quite clear on our growth numbers, on our fiscal deficit, on our consolidation. But with tariff game coming along, it's played quite hard because it's shaken the supply chain. It's shaken the fact that if two economies decide to play around and change the metrics, then it could have a complete impact on how the global politics or the global economic works. While we have been the most impacted, that is the APAC.
And that's what Pakistan would want. Their economy is in doldrums. Their markets have been crashing. They would have wanted the same for India, but for now, Indian markets reporting in the green. Thank you so much, Karishma.